Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back for another DevPro Duel video. Again, a cross-format duel. Two different decks paired up against each other. No OTKs this time, but again, two very famous decks, I think, in this game's history. The first deck list you see here is called Dino Rabbit. It's from 2012, full force, so 3 Rescue Rabbit, 3 Tour Guide. Ridiculous combination. I believe one of the best 2-card combos in the game. Going to leave the air, reborn your rabbit, and so on. Yeah, you also had double warning, the judgment to back up your Lagia and Dolka. Yeah, also the Everest. It was very, very good during that time. Yeah, the second deck list you see here is, I think, one of the most famous decks in this game's history. It's called Perfect Circle, or Perfect Circle Monarchs. This is the winning deck list, I believe, from a Shonen Jump back in 2007 from Jonathan LaBounty. It's from that Shonen Jump on in 2007. Jonathan improved. Or yeah, at least he was the first guy who topped Shonen Jump with a Perfect Circle with 3 Rain Blast, since it was so good to bounce back your opponent's cards back to the top of his deck with your Raizas and your Rain Blast to set your opponent 1 turn back and to give them maybe a useless draw. And yeah, Jonathan was very successful at that Shonen Jump. He won. But yeah, two different decks paired up against each other, very powerful decks, so let's see who has the upper hand. Let's see some duels. Okay, game number 1. I will be the one who playing the Perfect Circle deck. My opponent is playing the Dino Rabbit deck. I get to start, perfect, Destiny draw, Disc Commander, set up the Disc Commander, so you can reborn it later with either your Call of the Haunted, Premature Burial, or the Fearmonger. If Fearmonger gets destroyed by battle. He has Guaiba. When Guaiba destroys a monster by battle, you can special summon another Jurak, most of the time your second Guaiba, to your side of the field. So it's pretty much just like Rescue Rabbit or 1-card Lagia or Dolka. He makes the commitment to the field setting to back rows and gets punished by Heavy Storm. Very common when Heavy Storm was still legal. Do I set 1 card and get MST'd, or do I take the risk and set 2 or maybe 3 cards with the risk, of course, getting Heavy Stormed? Or yeah, that's why people also played Starlight Road back in those days. So get in for 2-4, it's left at 5-6. Yeah, I have to play, at least I switch to the defense. I believe set a second Wing Blast. There is the Cabal Souls. I search out the Malicious, yeah, because of the Destiny draw in hand. He makes a good move, not attacking the Mystic Tomato. My draw. I draw into Trooper, which is decent. Normal summon it. Maybe he's going to negate a summon with Lagia. Then I will not get the draw. If it does not negate it, I can just attack over the Gabazuls, deal some minor damage, and maybe get a draw later. But as you will see, he'll go for the Dolka with the Guaiba and the Reborn Gabazuls. Yeah, a good move. So he's going to attack over my Trooper, negating the effect with Dolka. Pretty much a Divine Wrath with 2/3 attack. He's also going to negate the Mystic Tomato. And yeah, he also has a Lagia as some sort of what's called Solemn Judgment. Here I'm forced to activate my Wing Blast. He's obviously going to negate that, so that lets me activate Destiny Draw with Malicious, since you probably would have negated that. 2 perfect draws, both the Call of the Haunted for the Disc Commander and the Crush card. Very devastating combo back in the day. He has a Sangan though, so he normal summons his Sangan attacks, and I Crush card Shrek. Yeah, get Shreked. Unbelievable. So he loses both his Lagia and Dolka, and I believe also the Cabalzuls, I think, or the Sabersaurus in his hand. So he only has a Sangan. Here I have the option to attack into a Sangan. But yeah, I don't want to give him a Rescue Rabbit, since my hand is not that great. I don't want to give him either a Lagia or a Dolka. Top deck into an Everest. This deck, yeah, the Perfect Circle deck plays 2 Everest. I think a bit too much, 2. but yeah, maybe back at the time it did work out. So now, because of the Mirror Force and because of the Brain Control and the Snipe Hunter, is Lagia or Dolka are not devastating unless he top decks into a Heavy Storm. He top decks yeah, Dark Hole. Dark Hole is still very crucial, since now he can bypass my Fearmonger, so he does not need to go for the Dolka. So there is a Lagia. I burn my Mirror Force, since if he does not have if he does not have any kind of back row, I can just nicely Brain Control and attack for a game. So yeah, no back row, so the Crush card also ends. My turn, draw into Trooper, and that's perfect. So normal summon Snipe Hunter and Brain Control the Lagia. So if you were questioning why Brain Control is banned, this is one of the reasons. Just steal your opponent's monster or the top deck, snatch, steal Brain Control and attack for a game. So good game, very nice game. My opponent gets to start and he has one of the best opening hands you could have with the deck. Like, first go for your Rescue Rabbit, special summon 2 Cabazuls in this case, go for Lagia, set some back row, in this case only one MST, and yeah, he already has a Tour Guide in hand. He takes the risk, why not instant Tour Guide for Livier into the banished Rescue Rabbit, so he can reborn it. Special summon 2 Sabersaurs from the deck. Yeah, his Lagia is already, or has already negated something, otherwise you could just attack and deal some massive damage. It goes for the second Lagia, so I need to burn my Mirror Force here, because my hand is kinda useless with that Call of the Hounded. The Premature Burial, I don't think that I can yeah, top deck, so maybe the Lightning Vortex, but yeah, it will just even then Lightning Vortex. Yeah, I can special summon Cyber Dragon, but yeah, I think I drew my Cyber Dragon this turn, but still, yeah, the game is over. That's just one of the positive things, or at least the strengths the Dino Rabbit deck has. It's very explosive, unbelievable. Okay, so the next duel, then game 3, I think, indeed. I get to start. I believe I set the Mystic Tomato. My hand is kind of good. The Zaborg. Zaborg was an excellent card back then. Just, yeah, attack into the Tomato. So I special summon my Sangyan. Perfect, since I had a Destiny Draw in hand. And the Sangyan on the field is fodder for the Zaborg. And also have Premature Burial for the Disc Commander, which is going to be searched out by the Sangyan. He sets 2 cards. So I think, yeah, the Brain Control is a perfect answer for Lagia, since he knows that I'm playing Ryza. And I can easily tribute his Lagia, so he needs to detach 2 materials. I go for Zaborg, run into the Phoenix Chain, okay, no problem. The Sangyan search, search for this commander, that would be the good move indeed. Destiny Draw, 2 new draws, draw into Crush card, very destructive, very nice. Activates Max C, get that Destiny Disc Commander, yeah, Destiny Disc Commander gets, or at least try to get 2 draws, but he has a second Phoenix Chain. Okay, no problem, set the Crush card. Should be a very good card against Dino Rabbit. Not going to activate it just yet. He goes into the battle phase, so that's the perfect moment to activate the Crush card. He loses his Lagia and the Cabazuls. I see his hands, so he's going to set 1 card, probably the Book of Moon, so we can play around that. Yeah, I don't have any follow-up play. Bit unfortunate, but yeah, thanks to the Crush card, I can see what he's drawing. So still 1 more turn. Draw into Wing Blast. Again, I don't have a follow-up. The Avarice is not live. So I'm again forced to pass. He top decks, I think, one of the best cards you could top deck in this case. The Rescue Rabbit makes a strange move, but yeah, during that time the player or Rescue Rabbit obviously had the priority to tribute itself. So we are playing with priority. So that's why I didn't activate the Wing Blast here. He has a target, so I go for Zaborg, lure out the Lagia, since I eventually have to do it. I have to lure out the negation. There is the Sabersaurus, yeah, Suicide, and he's going to attack into the Goats, which is fine. I'm not sure if the Avarice is alive. Yeah, I think I have a Treeborn in the grave. Yeah, I have a Treeborn indeed. But yeah, we know my opponent has the Book of Moon set. I draw into a Breaker, and I think here it was just better to normal summon the Breaker, and obviously he's going to activate his Book of Moon. It was better than go for Ryza and bounce back his Sabersaurus, since yeah, I can bounce back his Sabersaurus, but he will just Book of Moon the Ryza and attack next turn over it. And now it's my turn again, so if my opponent doesn't have any kind of back row, I can make the Ryza play. So send back the useless Saber Swords back to the top of the deck, but he has the Veiler. Okay, no problem, I'm fine with that. The Everest is live, I'm not going to activate it just yet. Yeah, no reason to waiting. Just in case, yeah, if the Ryza gets off the field, I can also send it back. So he top decks into his own Everest. Very good, since now he can send all those normals back to the deck. So if he top decks into a Tour Guide, he's completely back into the duel, thanks to his Dark Hole. He draws into Sangyan, which is kind of the same, since he can nicely search it out. He can search out the Tour Guide, so deck into his face down. It was also very common back then to just set your Kabazuls, bluffing like the Sangyan or something like that. Activate my own Everest. Draw 2 cards, normal summon the Trooper, he has to warning, he does not want to give me the draw, and seeing, yeah, he also has that Heavy Storm to clear the way, so he can nicely make that, yeah, he can clear my board with both Heavy Storm and the Dark Hole, yeah, with both cards legal in the same format. Very stupid. Anyway, he goes to the stupid Levier Rescue Rabbit play. Yeah, this kinda sucks. I'm only left at 800 and I can't do anything. The Everest is useless. I can Vortex, but he'll negate that. So, very unfortunate. But yeah, that Everest and so on, the one card Tour Guide play and spam your field full. Just do good. Okay, the next duel. Opponent gets a start. He has a very good hand. I believe he has a Starlight Road set, also very good in the format, due to the mass destruction cards like Torrential Tribute. As you see here, you can just nicely overextend. If your opponent has Torrential, okay, no problem. I'll just activate my Starlight Road. Maybe I should not have set the Crush card here, but yeah, I think the only card that would make the set Crush card not a good play was, of course, the MST. Since yeah, it would have been great, like your opponent attacking into the Mystic Tomato, searched Sangyan, and make Sangyan your target for the Crush cards. And that was my play. Torrential the field, like I would negate it, and then Crush card after that. But yeah, I think from here on, the Starlight Road pretty much won in the game. Spirit Reaper can stall though, also very common during the Dino Rabbit format, like people, I believe, siding into Spirit Reapers. Since yeah, the Dino Rabbit deck has a lot of problems getting over Spirit Reaper. But yeah, Venus Shane is a card to get over it. Or yeah, Soul Taker, for example, is also a card that was very popular in the side deck. Yeah, pretty much a build the Sangans, since I obviously don't want to tribute my Spirit Reaper, and yeah, the Vortex is also useless because of the Stardust and also because of the Lagia. He Venus Chains, so he spares, so at least yeah, he can spare his Lagia, and here yeah, this is pretty much game over, just a matter of time. And my turn, and I believe this is no. I'm not sure if this, this is indeed going to be the last turn. He's going for Dolga and he's going to reborn the Snipe Hunter. Yeah, he's going to activate the Snipe Hunter effect, targeting the Reaper. Doesn't matter if he rolls a 1 or 6, the Reaper will always get destroyed since it's being targeted by a card effect. And yeah, the Perfect Circle deck does not play Gorse, I believe, indeed. So GG, nothing I could do about that. Okay, my hand, reinforcement of the army into Stratos, perfect hand with the Wing Blast, and also if I would have been able to search out the Disc Commander or the Malicious, perfect father for the Wing Blast. But yes, Veiler, also the Storm, and again the Rescue Rabbit, very good hand. And he also has the Everest in hand, so it's very, very nice from him. Takes over the Stratos and set a Book of Moon, I believe. Yeah, indeed. And then my turn, I believe, draw into Saborg. Okay, that's a very good draw. So set the Tomato, set the Wing Blast, and the code's the worst card he could top deck here. Or at least, yeah, he could top deck 2 very good cards for him. It was either the Tour Guide to go for the standard Levier into Rabbit play, or Guaiba. Guaiba, just again that one card, Lagia or Dolga. So I'm forced to go for the Sangyan, or yet at least, yeah, go for the second Tomato to stop the attack and go for the Sangyan. So it's kind of tribute fodder for the Zaborg. So I'm going to lure out the Dolka. Zaborg has to activate, so the Dolka is obviously going to negate that, so he can spare his Lagia. I'm not sure what I searched out here. I believe it was a Disc Commander, just in case if I draw into the Destiny draw indeed. So here I'm going to lure out Lagia, and the goats will protect my life points. But yeah, from this, or at least not, I'm not in a very good position. Yeah, I'm not sure what I can draw. His Lagia, his Dolga still has one material. Vortex. Vortex will be a good draw, so I can discard the Disc Commander. Although if he has a set Starlight Road, very, very dangerous. Draw into Everest, which is alive, so send back a few cards, so at least you have 5 monsters from my grave back to the deck. Get 2 draws, draw into Heavy Storm, very good. I decided not to activate it because I don't have a follow-up play. If I would have had a Monarch, I would definitely have activated my Heavy Storm, although yeah, he still again has a Tolka. But I think it was yeah, definitely better to keep the Storm. But yeah, he top decks, I believe, into the tour guide to go for the Leviae Rescue Rabbit play. He's going to deal some massive damage, and I believe he's going to end with the second Lagia. Yeah, pretty much, yeah, sealing the deal here. There is the second Lagia, and with 2 back rows, so very solid. There is a Vortex, 1 turn too late. So I think, okay, I'm going to Storm, lure out the Lagia, and then I can Vortex his field, but he again has a Starlight Road. There is a Starlight, so I can pretty much, yeah, scoop it up here. Yeah, nothing I could do. That's just how good Starlight Road is. Or at least, yeah, was during that format. Okay, I get to start normal summon the Stratos and search out the Disc Commander and the Fearmonger. Fearmonger was also very good, since back in the day it was just attack over your opponent's monsters. And then, yeah, when Destiny Fearmonger is destroyed by battle, I can special summon the Disc Commander during my standby phase, get 2 draws, so it's very good. He goes for Lagia, set 2 back row, I believe the Storm, bluffing the Pro Storm, and the Warning. So again, the Brain Control, very good, so I can, it's pretty much a 1 card out to Lagia. So yeah, because he has to negate it unless he has Forbidden Lens. If he had a Forbidden Lens there, it would be very devastating for me. Yeah, there it is. I expected that he would summon another monster to go ham, to be very aggressive, to run into Torrential Tribute. He's forced to Warning my Fearmonger, which is fine. He again has no follow-up play. I believe it has a Storm set. Yeah, so normal summon the Sangan. I have my own MST set, but yeah, I don't think Dino Rabbit from back then is playing Prisons. No, it isn't. So get in for 1k damage. Here is going to activate the Storm, and no follow-up play, so that's kinda a tell. He has the Gorse in hand, but a Druzaborg, so that in this case the Zaborg is actually better than Ryza, since I can yeah, attack into the expected Gorse and tribute the Senyan, and instead of bouncing back the Gorse to the top of the deck, I can destroy it. Very good, so search out the Malicious. It was either, yeah, the Malicious or the Treeborn Frog, because of the Snipe Hunter in hand. And here again the twist, the plot twist in the duel. Very common when, yeah, Monster Reborn or my Disc Commander. Very common in a format where, for example, Disc Commander and Dark Magician of Chaos and Monster Reborn were legal. Like you reborn your opponent's Demok, get back your Monster Reborn, and then reborn their Disc Commander. Very disgusting. But yeah, it's because of the Reborn here. On the Disc Commander he has like a nice advantage, nice draw, so he can burn a lens and attack over my Zaborg. And yeah, he also has a Warning. He has a Book of Moon also, I believe, an MST. So I think, yeah, the perfect field to pretty much answer all of my plays. Yeah, I activate Everest, but I think, yeah, Destiny Draw, but I indeed draw into the second Malicious. Like once in every 5 or 6 duels, you will draw or open with double Malicious. Very terrible, but yeah, that's how it is. That's how the Malicious, yes, yeah, if you play the deck, very common. Yeah, the rescue at 3 Gabazels, attack for a game. Again, nothing I could do, but that Monster Reborn of this commander definitely changed the duel. Anyway, GG, last game. I got to start. I have a perfect opening hand. The Stratos, the Destiny Draw, so I can either search out the Disc Commander or the Malicious. I think in this case it's better to search out the Disc Commander, set it up in the grave. Maybe I draw into Burial, into Call, to reborn it. But yes, Failure, which is fine. I have Treeborn, doubles a Borg, and I Pro Storm his face. Very good, luring the opponent that I have a trap set, and then he sets like 2 or 3 back rows, thinking If I activate Heavy Storm, I would lose the one set card. But yeah, it's very tricky. It's also very risky to set the Heavy Storm, but if your opponent does set that 2 or 3 back rows, it definitely pays off. He goes for the Lagia, but again there is the brain control, so very good. I can nicely get rid of the Lagia, so he pay 800 life points. He has to negate it, no Forbidden Lens, that's perfect. I think I'm going to tribute here for Zaborg, targeting his Lagia. There is a Fiendish Chain indeed. Yeah, my follow-up plays here. I can Premature Burial into Premature Burial for Stratos, search out the Disc Commander and Destiny Draw and go from there. But yeah, since he does have one back row and I don't have a follow-up play for that turn, that wasn't very good last turn. So now my plan was to activate Burial for the Stratos to search out the Disc Commander, and Disc Commander discard with Destiny draw 2 card, but yes, the MST on Burial, so I have to set the Sangan, which is going to search out the Disc Commander, or the Malicious. I changed my mind. Yeah, I think because of the Fiendish Chain on the Zaborg. I think that's why. Yeah, he's not going to exceed. Good move. If his Sangan gets destroyed, he can search out the Rescue Rabbit. And this is perfect. He activates the warning, so he's left at 3 life points. So I special summon Cyber Dragon, Vortex his field, and special summon the Malicious and attack for a game. So very good, very nice, very good tools. Yeah, okay, I think that's pretty much it. Both deck lists very strong decks. The Dino Rabbit deck back in 2012, if I'm not mistaken, and the Perfect Circle deck from Jonathan Bounty back in 2007. I think if we compare both decks, I think the Dino Rabbit deck is more powerful, but I think that's perfectly fine, since if you see 3 Rescue Rabbit, 3 Tour Guide, double warning, the Judgment. And yeah, the Lagia, the Dolkas. I think the Dino Rabbit deck definitely has an advantage over the Perfect Circle deck. Okay, guys, that's it. Yeah, thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Beat them signing out. Peace.